Oh my goodness, excuse me. I just had a patty. All right, guys. So yesterday we had a conversation about YouTube etiquette, and every day on this platform, I war with. We're having a truthful conversation, right? I am on social media. I am on YouTube. I'm on social media because there were seasons of my life where being on social media was the fiscally responsible thing to do, right? You guys have heard the story of when I went to Chicago, moved to Chicago after living in Dallas, and I couldn't find an advisor position or teaching position. And so eBay and Poshmark became my full time. And I used social media to drive business to my Poshmark and team at eBay. I love clothing, I love fashion, I love style, I should say. And so I'm on social media not so much to because there are people that get on here because they want to be stylists and um they want to be they want to be in front. They want the followers and they want the clout of it all. And I get it, it feels good to have people um say that you look good and that they like your outfit, and I get it. But I'm in this season where, and we talked about it yesterday, I don't necessarily have to or want to be on social media anymore. I think that now that both of my parents have passed, um, there's some things that I want to do with my degrees. And I'm here and I enjoy the community that I built. But it's emails like this, it's the fat shaming comments on the shorts. And it's generally because I'm growing, right? My channel is growing and I get that. And I don't too much mind the comments. What I don't appreciate, and I've said this before, I have a thing where, and it could be, I think this is more the Aquarius in me. I don't like when people are too familiar with me. And so for someone to actually feel like they could pick up the pen, so to speak, and write an email, I don't know what made this woman feel like she was, baby, write a whole email to tell me that I am fat and I need to lose weight. And if I lost weight, my career would go further. And this is, you see this email? The whole email is her qualifying why she's able to tell me this. Let's read it. Hello, Dion. I have watched a number of your YouTube videos and was inspired to write. It is good to know that you have moved through your cancer experience in a positive way, and I wish you all of the best for the future. I will turn 70 in February and have lived quite an extraordinary life in many ways. My career, including producing many large scale special events in New York City, where I lived for 18 years, during which time I created Art Walk NYC, which raised $25 million for Coalition for the Homeless and was copied around the country. I was blessed to have worked for a top interior designer and was gifted with yards and yards of luxury fabrics and a clothes maid. It was great fun to come to work wearing Mrs. Stevens' sofa fabric or Mrs. Leibowitz's silk lampshade fabric. I had fabulous clothes until I discovered Bergdorf Goodman, at which point everything on my back came from them. My intention in writing is not to offend you, but perhaps I see things that you do not see about yourself at this moment. I had open heart surgery 4.5 years ago and deal with health issues regularly, but am extremely productive. Currently, I am writing a book on my experience as an authorized representative of the Oglala Sioux tribe in negotiating the return of 131 artifacts stolen from the dead at Wounded Knee Massacre back to the Lakota people. I was represented by Creative Arts Agency for 1 year, and now I'm Washita. Okay. I have recently lost 50 pounds and realized how important the visuals are in promoting myself on such an important project, especially at my age. It is clear that you enjoy styling your outfits, but the reality is you would look significantly more attractive if you were thinner and be a better advertisement for your work at the same time. You are charming and smart and could build something far greater than what you have presently if you decided to take yourself in hand and clean up your image. I am not attacking your individuality. I'm sharing it like it is having worked. I'm sharing it like it is having worked exclusively with the top 1% of the population for many years. I learned early on that if I presented myself in a certain way, I did not need to explain myself. Judgment has become more extreme in these times. You have a young daughter, and your health, of course, is impacted by your weight and diet as well. Anyway, I write to you as one strong willed creative woman to another, and I hope you will consider what I have to say here. I wish you and your family happy holidays and many blessings. Mm, 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 mm. The longer I'm on social media, the longer I do not want to be on social media. That I will say. I think that I don't know why, I don't know what it is that makes people think that they have access to you enough to be able to try to give you advice. I don't get it. I don't know why this woman feels that she should be able to have access to me in a way to tell me that I would look significantly more attractive if I were thinner and be a better advertisement for my work. And then wants to tell me I have a young daughter. She's about to get clotted up. I mean, she's about, can I tell it how I'm gonna tell it? If I love myself. And then I said, my response, because men are business and the, the Dion you know here and the Dion in real life, Dion is not a nice woman, you know. Dion Dean is not nice. And I'm telling you, if she was in my presence, she would get clotted up. Clotted up in Jamaican terms is red from the top of her head to the bottom of her feet. So I said, your email is not welcome, and please do not reach out to me or any other plus size creator in this manner. You can also unsubscribe as your energy is not welcome either. That was Professor Dean. This woman said, "I am not a subscriber, Dion. Simply giving you some constructive advice. No offense intended." Heifer, I'm not going back and forth with nobody. God is my justifier. I'm not. My thing with this is just the unmitigated gall. First of all, what the hell was said a more attractive? Bitch, do you not see me? That's what I wanted to say. I said, I'm sorry. I know y'all ain't ready for this. I was like, bitch, you don't see me. More attract. Can God make anything some more perfect than this? Secondly, if you were a part of my channel, heifer, then you know that health and wellness has been my focus since my father passed away. I'm always talking about walking and mental health and getting my mind and my body together, miss. So when she's talking about I hate this thing of like weight being health and like coming in the midst of people's journeys of whatever weight they are and just assuming that they don't work out or they don't eat right or you don't know she's not a subscriber. But more when she said I don't know why the more attractive thing got me. I said, bitch, I know I shouldn't curse. I'm like, bitch, you got me fucked up. You got me all the way fucked up. Okay? But oh my gosh. So these are the emails and the comments that we as creators get. And it's not just plus size creators, it's creators at each level, creators at each level, right? If it's not your weight, it's you're too fat, you're too skinny. Your teeth are too straight, your teeth are too gapped. Your nails need doing, and that your hair, your weight. This thing of like being like talking to creators in this way, I'm just not with it, y'all. People should mind their own business. Yes. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the love. But I think I just I just wanted to give you I wanted to show you what I was talking about yesterday when I talked about YouTube etiquette and people thinking that they can just say whatever. And she's not a subscriber, y'all. You haven't even been around my channel enough to know how amazing I am. Let's go there. You don't know how amazing my community is. You don't know how amazing my women are, my guys are. And you know what pisses me off about this? Let me tell you why it's pissing me off. Because there are women out here that will not show their arms or their legs or their back because of bitches like her. Because these people who hate themselves want to project their nastiness onto other people. Now, a different woman would look at this and be like, oh my gosh, maybe I won't post. Half of you about to see a whole other side. Y'all about to see a whole bunch of thigh meat, back meat, just because. I hate this. I hate people like this. Don't project your shit onto somebody else. If you don't like, if whatever you faced in your life because of your weight you face, don't put that on me, bitch. Yeah, I'm cussing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. She's here. She's here. Dion's here. Don't put that shit on me. Don't put that shit on my girls. Don't put that shit on my women. That's your body stuff. Don't put your body stuff on me. You see this ring? This is 17 years. That means for 17 years, somebody's been 9 o'clock each night. Don't come to me with this bullshit. Don't put your stuff on other people. I absolutely hate it because I hear women all the time who are so locked up in their bodies. And because I do a reel showing my arms, they're like, "Oh my gosh, like I'm gonna wear a sleeveless shirt, Dion. I wore a swimsuit for the first time in 20 years, Dion. I went and got a mammogram, Dion. All because just mm, 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 mm. Lord have mercy. It's and you know what? God bless her. God bless her, because for her to be walking around at 70 with carrying that much hate of herself and her body, her life, her 70 years of life have had to be miserable. Or whenever before she lost this weight had to have been miserable. I pray for her. I pray for her. I pray that somebody wears that back out tonight to let her know how beautiful she is. I pray she gets worn the full out. I hope somebody loves on every crease, every wrinkle, every stretch mark so she can see how beautiful she is. But please don't bring your bullshit here because I don't feel that way about myself. I 100% want every woman on all of my folks, me, my girls, I want all of us to be healthy, God knows. But weight does not equal health. Weight does not equal health. Jesus. I know. So y'all ready for this? This? She lost the weight. That's what I'm saying. She just lost the weight and then want to come and preach to me. But baby, I've been fine all my life. Fine all my life. So when she's talking about it is clear that you enjoy styling your outfits, but the reality is you would look significantly more attractive if you were thinner and be a better advertisement for your work at the same time. Bitch, I've been bad all my life. She just don't know. All my life, guys. All my infant life. What is she talking about? How can you be more attractive just because your face is a little slimmer? And how can you be perfection? I don't understand. Tell me. Oh gosh. Oh, I wish I could see you. Yeah, but that line got me more than anything. I don't even care about the waist. You are charming and smart and could build something far greater than what you have presently if you decided to take yourself in hand and clean up my image. Bitch, you done lost your clean up my what's wrong with my image? Now let me tell you something. I'm gonna say this half Jamaican. I don't know how to say it in a different way. I could understand if I was slapdashing. Okay, what is slapdashing? So my lip is peeling. I could understand. It sure doesn't. I could understand if I didn't know how to put it on. Okay, that's why I'm offended. Because if I didn't know how to put it on and I was out here looking like trash, then I could understand what Miss Ma'am is talking about. I'd be like, you know what? Let me go ahead and hire a stylist. Let me hire someone to help me get my image together. Let me, learn how to do my makeup. Let me learn how to do my hair. Let me get my hands and my feet done. Let me take care of myself. If I was slapdashy like that, then she could come to me with this foolishness. But you're not gonna come to me when the wig is laid, when the face is beat, when the nails are done, when the feet are done, when the clothes are ironed and pressed, when your man is happy, when your child is getting good grades, although she's lost her grandmother, her grandfather, and is watching her mother survive breast cancer. If my child was out here looking mad and nasty, mm, where's my husband? I'm about to go in just because. Just because. I hope she gets it worn out tonight. I really do. I hope somebody loves on her body and just pours honey all over her and goes to town. And it's not about thinness. That's what I don't understand. Thin does not equal pretty. Thin does not equal healthy. And again, on this channel, whether you know this or not, on this channel, I promote wellness. Okay? When my father passed and then when mommy passed, well, no, when daddy passed, I just decided to take my health because I'm a caregiver. I decided to take my health seriously, right? And I did not take it seriously. But my health walk was really my mental because my mental was crazy. My mental was nuts, right? So I do walk 2 miles a day. And we do eat healthier in this class because I mean in this class, in this family, because see, I'm like I'm back in the class, in this family, because that's just what we do. But and that's what my community is about. That's why she said, and then she said she's not subscribed. I said, I know you're not subscribed because we don't act like this in our community. We love on each other in this community. We don't act like this. And in my community, we are bad bitches. So I know you're not a part of this community because fat or skinny or whatever, we put it on in this community. Male, female, we put it on over here. So miss me with that. Yes, DM me, please DM me. Yeah, we put it on over here. I'm telling you, nothing triggered me more than the more attractive part because this whole thing, you're so pretty. You're pretty for a big girl. You're pretty for the. Let me tell you something. Growing up in South Florida, and this is also probably why I am the way I am, and probably why can I just say what I'm saying? Why I had men the way that I had men. I don't mean like had men, but like always kept some in my fold. Because if you came to me with that shit of you pretty for a big girl. Nigga, oh, excuse me. Nigga, I'm pretty for any girl. What the fuck you talking about? Bitch, I'm bad. I don't know what you talking about. And you know what? And I had the receipts. You pretty for a big girl. You pretty for a big girl. You pretty nigga. I'm the best looking. I don't know what you talking about. Why are you even talking to me? Are you allowed to be in my presence? I'm pretty for a big girl. You ugly for anything. Move the fuck on. Excuse me, Lord. I want to cuss on this people platform. No, no. That whole attractive part ain't it. You know what? I don't know if she's jealous. I don't think she's jealous. I think she's hurt. And you know what? I tell a lie, Monica. I think that she's trying to understand where my confidence is coming from because she sees it, right? Anybody that's in my presence, anybody that's in our presence, people like us, because like attract like. And I realize that the people that are subscribed to my channel are people that are like me or on the inside, they're like me and they're ready to bust out. They're ready to come through. Okay. And so why are you watching me? If you're not subscribed, you watching me enough to know about my cancer fight. Why are you watching me? You're watching me because you know I'm bad and you're trying to figure out how can she feel that way about herself being fat. And what I'm saying to you is fat or skinny, I am bad. If I was 500 pounds, I'd be bad. And if I was 120 pounds, I'd be bad. So with this weight, I'm going to be bad. And as my health and wellness gets it together, I'm going to continue to be. That has nothing to do with my weight. That's just how I feel about myself and how I was raised and the value that I have in myself. Yes, honey. Very. Very. Like your value doesn't come from your weight. And I want to say that to some of my subscribers too when they talk about confidence. Girl, your confidence, you're so confident. I wish I had that confidence. My confidence has nothing to do with my weight. My confidence has to do with the God that created me. The fact that I have two parents that love the hell out of me, the degrees that I got, the knowledge that's in my brain, the things that I've done in my life, that has nothing to do with my weight because your weight will change. Right, wrong, or indifferent, your weight will change. But how you feel about yourself is how you feel about yourself. I'm telling you, I need to get some of my high school girlfriends on here so they can talk about how reckless I was with my mouth at that. I mean, I'm reckless now, but I was even worse when I was younger because I people really subscribed when it came to me. I always got that you're pretty for a big girl. I always got like you bad for a big girl, you pretty for a big girl, you dress well for a big girl. I mean, like, what are you talking about? I don't dress well. I don't dress well for a big girl. I dress well, period. I'm not bad for a big girl. I'm bad, period. I'm not pretty as a big girl for a big girl. I'm just pretty. Cut it out. Cut it out. I would go in on these. I typically got it from dudes. But once I gave the dudes the business, and all of a sudden they wanted to be with me, and I was like, I thought it was pretty. I thought you ain't date big girls. I thought you didn't date big. I thought you didn't like big girls, sir. What you doing over here? What you calling my phone for? What you putting money in my account for, sir? I thought you don't like. You better ask about me. Thought you ain't like big girls. Why are you over here? Because it's not about big. It's about Dion being Dion. What do you thought you ain't like big girls, sir? Mighty God. Anyway, this woman not raising up my blood pressure. I just want you to see that on days when you just feel like not creating and you realize that there's foolishness over here, I'm not gonna quit social media. I'm not gonna quit social media. And if I made you feel that way in the beginning, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not quitting social media because I I love what we have created over here. And that's why I was talking about like creating a membership because I like my folks. These people that are not subscribed, I said that yesterday. It's always the ones that are not subscribed that got something to say. And because they don't know me, I'm not nice. I'm nice to y'all. See, y'all get her. But I'm not nice, guys. Like I'm not this mouth of mine, I'm not nice. I'm not nice. And so when people rub me the wrong way, like this woman had, like I'm not nice. Like if she was in front of me, it would be a disgusting situation. I would stop traffic for this hoe. You hear me? Read her from the top down, stop in the middle, rotate, go back up, and come back down to her foot. She would get a whole read. And it's those people that I want to get. Like the comments that I get on my shorts sometimes, the ones that have gone viral, not like the everyday ones with like us, but I'm on social media for you guys. I'm on social media for my subscribers. I'm on social media for my guys and girls who just want to enjoy life in their skin. I'm on social media for us. But there are days when the unsubscribed want to try you and you be like, you know what? Because you can't do anything. You just gotta, I just gotta sit, like, people can just email you and say whatever, and you just gotta, like, I just wanna go find her. What you said? No, you sent me that email. What you said? I wanna go, like my husband say, I wanna go see about you. Hello, my darlings. Like I want to go see about folks. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm not nice. Y'all. It's just like my friends get nice Dion because they're my friends. You get nice Dion because you guys are my friends. But there's a whole other side. Mm. Oh, honey, my mouth is disgusting. 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 And I know this. This is why. Can you imagine if I did not have Joel Osteen in my life? If I did not have Creflo Dollar in my life, I have to listen to Joel every day. As a matter of fact, if I'm listening to Joel, my husband leaves me alone because he knows if she don't get Joel in the morning, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Because I want to cuss somebody out every day, and it's gotten worse with age and grief. Because before I had my parents, I'm not gonna cry. I usually cry when I say I'm not gonna cry. Before I had my father's voice in my head, right? And I had my mother's voice in my head before I had them to kind of temper me, right? But now that they're gone, and I've survived the pain of them leaving, because that'll toughen you up as well. That'll make you a hard if you do not temper grief, it will make you a hard bitch. And I was already a little tough. And so losing them the way that I lost them, and then now I am moving through cancer. Oh, my mouth is ridiculous. I say what I want to say when I want to say it. I'm not, no. So yes, I will not be quitting social media, but having this person tell me I would be more attractive skinny and I need to think about my daughter. And if I did not represent myself in a certain way, what they got to do with me? I learned early on that if I presented myself in a certain way, I did not have to explain myself. I've never had to explain myself. When I was the beauty and style expert for Good Morning Texas, did I have to explain myself? When I was on Dr. Oz, did I have to explain myself? When I took my students to Tamron Hall, did I have to explain myself? When I was on a special on the BBC that's running right now, if you fly, is it Virgin Atlantic or British Airways? My episode on the BBC is playing in the air. I've had people reach out to me because they saw me sitting in first class. They were sitting in first class watching me on the BBC. Me and you, we are not the same, sis. Me dep on somebody TV. You dep on somebody email. Let me close it. Let me, oh, actually, because I don't want Riley to open it up. Let me go ahead and delete you, sis, because this is the last piece of energy I'm giving you, and I don't want my child to take this in either. So go on. Let me go ahead and just delete you. Delete trash message. There we go. Good and done. A free class on what? A free class on what? And I'm not directing this to you, just so you know. I'm just trying to figure out what class is going to help her mindset. Because if you're 70 years old and this is the way you think about life, you're going to the grave with that. And I don't have a class for you other than a class on how to shut your mouth. I can give you that on how to have class. I can give you a class on not how to get lumped up in these streets, because if you say this to somebody in person, you getting lumped up, sis. Lumped up. Yeah, she can get that class. A class on class, you baby, you right on class. But people like that, they don't have it in them to have class. I've met her kind before, and it has nothing to do with me. It has absolutely nothing to do with me. It's all on how she sees herself, because she's saying that she's learned in her life that this. Well, I have learned in my life that how you carry yourself and how you think about yourself matters more than anything else. It matters more than your weight. It matters more than how much money you have in the bank. It matters more than the social class that you've come from. How you internally think about yourself matters the most about everything. I have been on TV. I have, like I said, y'all don't need to read. I don't need to go through my resume. If you've been here, then you know the TV that I've been on. If you're here, you know that I've been married 17 years to the same sexy ass 6'1", 200 and brown skinned pretty man with dimples and good teeth. Okay, if you know that about me, it has nothing to do with what, well, like all the stuff that she's facing. It has nothing, like it has nothing to do with me. That's what I preach on this channel. It has nothing, like, weight or no weight. If you feel shit about yourself, you will project that. If you love yourself, you will project that as well. There's some women, I can be honest, I see them on social media and I could not bring myself to wear it. But damn it, sis is sexy as hell. Sexy as hell. And I'm like, baby, it has nothing to do with her weight. Skinnier, oversized, or plus size. Has nothing to do with her weight. It's how you feel about yourself. Period. Period. Has nothing to do. Like, I want you guys to get that with everything, because there are some slim women that have no. I wouldn't even want to be in the same room with them, because the way that they just feel about themselves and their energy is just disgusting. Mm, no. Yeah, it has nothing to do with me. She saw something in me that she hated, which is the fact that I love me some me. I may not like certain things about myself sometimes. There are things in terms of the way that especially that my whole body has changed. Do I care? I'm going to put it on. I don't care. There's things that I don't necessarily love about myself, but as far as loving me, she just doesn't like herself. She doesn't enjoy herself. She doesn't. That's why I said I hope that she finds a partner who will just make love to her. Just make just oh, just I hope she gets it worn out tonight. I hope somebody makes her feel mm, I hope that she feels that. Not that but sometimes that make you feel a little good about yourself, you know? Anyway, I have a meeting to go to. And love Unobad. I love you guys a lot. That's what I meant to say. And thank you for letting me go on this tirade. You got to see a little bit of 305 Dion, London Dion. I think you guys already know who I am anyway, but still. Um don't let don't take on anybody else's shit. Don't take on anybody else's shit. I hate that. I absolutely abhor that. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it with everything, because I've had to fight that most of my life. And though that whole you'd be pretty if you were thinner, and you'd be this if you were thinner, and you'd be that if I was thinner. That's what you think about yourself. But I've been all over TV. I'm bad as hell. I've dated the most beautiful of beautiful men. I've been flown out, treated well, dated nicely, ridden in every kind of car. Like, I'm bad, period. So all the stuff that you are trying to put on me, like, no, don't let anybody put their shit on you guys. You're welcome, darling. Don't let anybody put their shit on you. Like, when people try to do that to me, it's just like, what are you talking about? Like, you don't know my life. You don't know me. Do you better and I try not to say that sometimes, but sometimes I'm like, you need to ask about me. Let me bring my friends on here sometimes so y'all can see how ruthless young, like, I'll tell you, marriage has tempered me, but my dating life, I was ruthless. My Atlanta days, ruthless. Just disgusting. I didn't pay my own rent for like 3 years. Wish I would pay a car note. Are you crazy? All of this? And I gotta pay for something? You a damn lie. Absolutely not. Like, so that's the way she's feeling about herself and what plus size looks like for her and the opportunities that she may or may not have had because she was bigger. That's not my story. I don't want any of you to go through that either. So if there's somebody in your life that's projecting, ask God to root them out. Root them up and root them. Holy Spirit, tell me who need to go. Those little jabs that people give you. Oh, that little job you got, or that little man you got, or that little side business, or you done lost a little bit of weight, or you done gained some weight. You got a little thick. Who you talking to? I'm good for that too. Who you talking to? I check people real quick. I'm telling you, Dion's not nice. Anyway, ask about me in these streets. Ask about me. I do say that all the time, but you better ask. I'm not nice. All right, my darlings, let me go. I gotta get to this meeting, and it's 3:11. I'm gonna calm down. I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna talk to my husband a little bit. He's working from home. He knows. He's like, oh shit. I was like, I'm gonna get centered. Oh, excuse me. I'm gonna get centered, and I'm gonna de-trigger myself because she just made me think about so many people that act like her and try to put their stuff on you, and it'll totally derail everything. Not me. It'll totally derail your destiny. It'll totally derail. You be starting to second guess yourself. Well, maybe I shouldn't go for that promotion, or maybe I shouldn't go on that date, or maybe I shouldn't, launch this business, or maybe I shouldn't show my arms. Maybe I shouldn't show my legs. I got all this cellulite. Girl, I got this belly. Girl, thank you, darling. Thank you, darling. But this confidence, I was confident. Confidence has nothing to do with weight. But I hear you. I hear your heart. I hear your heart. I hear your heart, Mimi. Mimi, Mini Love. I love that name. I hear your heart. I hear your heart. I get what you're saying. And I hope this does help you. I hope and pray that you guys don't let anybody derail you. Don't let anybody put their shit on you. Don't take on anybody's words. Yeah, don't take on anybody's stuff. Don't take on anybody's unhappiness, you know? Don't take on anybody's unhappiness. This woman, God bless her, she felt like she was reaching out and helping me. And yes, she did help me. She has now made me 10 times worse. I'm about to go do a Fashion Nova order. I'm about to give y'all all the back fat you ever wanted. She did help. My husband about to get worn out. I have this meeting. I'm going out, but when I get home, yep, just because I can, because he's a cutie pie. All right, guys. I am mm, I'm gonna go get centered now. I'm gonna talk to Jesus. Let God just tell me, close that mouth, Dion. Get your mouth in order. Put that issue. I sure am. I sure am. I just how attractive. This heifer said more attractive. I cannot let go of that more attractive thing. Just like crazy. Ooh, more? And I hope she's watching this because she's not a subscriber, but she watches my content. Heifer, God bless you. Heifer, God bless you. I hope somebody's tearing that thing up tonight. I hope somebody makes love to your body and kisses every crease and crevice so that you can. But no, because if you don't love yourself and if you don't enjoy your body, then you're not gonna let somebody make love to you like that because you can be like, ew, no, oh, don't kiss that, oh, my rolls. So she's not gonna enjoy it. So I can't even wish that for her because she's not gonna enjoy that. So I just pray God's will for her life. That's the easy one. There you go. All right. We just went the whole other way, the conversation. Love you guys so much. And yeah. Mm, I'm out. I gotta go. Mwah. Bye.